Hello, good afternoon, everybody. This is Craig Martin, Fathers on Cue. Welcome back to the channel. And today is going to be a little bit different. I know I've been doing a lot of expounding on different words, etc., doing definitions, doing my take on certain things. But today is going to be a little different, just to say the least. And let's do a little update. Well, first, I know I eventually gotta go take care of all this right here, but that's a whole other conversation. Um, First of all, some of you may or may not know that I'm a big basketball fan, so I've been watching the NCAA tournament over this past weekend, and St. Peter's Peacocks was playing North Carolina, so I'm kind of torn between the two because over the years, diehard Carolina fan, even the days of Michael Jordan. So been a fan of UNC for a long time, but St. Peter's is in the same conference that, I played in back in the day. So I played for Fairfield University back in the day, same conference as St. Peter's. So shout out to them just for making it as far as they did, and the Cinderella story that they had going on for this past season. So big shout out to them, and it just makes the conference look that much more desirable for talent to come into and play for certain teams, etc. So thank y'all for doing what y'all did. Thank all the coaching staff out there. I know how hard it is, whatever, and big shout outs to y'all. So I just wanted to say that, and I'm happy for UNC, but I've always been loyal to my conference, etc. So looking forward to another season, another great season next year. All right, so today, just a little backdrop. My little ones was up to see me. So I have a 13-year-old son, I have an 8-year-old son, and I have a 5-year-old daughter. So the 8 and 5, let's just refer to them as peas and carrots for right now. And they're interchangeable. So one could be peas one day, one could be carrots another day. So, but I should have posted the picture. So they were sitting, well, my daughter, well, they actually flip-flop. So, you got the coolers that can flip up, and one side flip up and the other side flip up, and they flip up together. So she felt as though she wanted to get in the cooler, lift one side up, put her body on the other side, and somebody could ride her around in the cooler, but it didn't have wheels. So I'm saying to myself, y'all just got here, right? And you're already trying to go to Robert Wood Johnson. Anybody, Robert Wood Johnson, RWJ hospital. There's a few around New Jersey. I know there's one in New Brunswick. I know there's one in Rahway. And there's a few other, I believe, in Middlesex County, New Jersey, Central Jersey. So over the years, even starting with my oldest son, I always said, don't do nothing because you're not going to the hospital. I'm not taking you to the hospital. I'm going to rub some Robitussin on it, like Chris Rock said, and you're going to go to sleep. So I was always mess with him, and I would take him to the hospital. So over the years, just going from different places. So from East Orange, we had East Orange General right up the street. Definitely not taking them there. Don't disrespect for East Orange General, but I would rather travel all the way to St. Barnabas. That's where my oldest, all three of the kids was born. So just a trust thing when it comes to certain hospitals. So I put a song behind it, and I'm not going to sing it, but it goes, we're not going to, and then I would say where, and then they would say the hospital, and then they would say it over and over, and I say where, Robert Wood Johnson, where, Robert Wood Johnson. So it came to be like a thing that I can tell them to say, y'all stop doing what you're doing before you hurt yourself. So I kind of threw it in there as a kind of like a tagline where I know they kind of getting out of control and they need to like kind of shut it down a little bit. But just to go into a little bit more depth, I'll tell you some stories and some things of where situations have happened. They always got something. They would always have something going on. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, if you ever went to see like your family members, your cousins, your same age, and you know it's time to go, but your parents are still talking, and you know we're playing what we used to call last tag. So we're running around still talking about last tag. Boom, we chasing each other. I got you. Boom, come back. But during those times, those are probably the most dangerous times uh, when you're doing stuff like that, because 9 times, you know, half of the time you probably would fall or slip or whatever, and then, you know, you were leaving anyway to go home. But, you know, last tag was a big thing. So these two always doing something for them to probably get shipped to the ER. If nobody don't catch them in time, they're gonna end up going to the emergency room. They're always into something. And you always got to tell them to get down, get off, or don't do that. There's always shenanigans, mischief. They're always into stuff, not in a bad way, but in like a kid doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing. Okay, so then was it last year, year before? I got them a pool. So you got 2 little kids, and they just love diving in the pool. It's just a little plastic. It's like a 4x6 or whatever. One you just pump up, you put the water in. And so from the pool to the swing set to the stairs, trying to slide down forwards, backwards, sideways, upside down, doors, doorknobs. And then when I used to take them on, Daddy, can we go for a walk? All right, come on, let's go to the walk. We'll walk to the store, or we'll walk around the corner. They start picking up stuff they ain't got no business picking up. No business. Boulders, rocks, stuff it's too heavy, wood, just stuff that you're just not supposed to touch, you're supposed to look at. So I just laugh at that because I did the same thing. Then, oh boy. My son was about 3 years old, so he's about 5 years ago. So I used to play catch with him, but then he started falling on purpose, very dramatic. I said, boy, you're gonna hurt yourself. So what happened was, at the time, place was staying at, they had the little briar sticky things that could stick in your pants or your shoes or whatever, and they had the little briar things around there about this around. Well, those start sticking. I said, okay. See why Daddy's telling you not to fall on the floor, fall on the ground on purpose? And then he's crying and stuff. I said, okay, well, now you know you can't be falling on the ground. Okay. Yeah. And then his sister would imitate. And I think I think she was trying to show her older brother that she could do the same thing and be like him. I don't think she ever crawled. I think she just went from sitting up to walking. I don't think she ever had like a big length of time where she crawled, because I think she wanted to keep up with her brother. I remember her talking very fast. I should say earlier than I guess normal, and just to keep up with her brother. And to this day, they're still like trying to outdo each other. And but you can tell he's definitely going to be a great big brother to his little sister, and she's very she looks up to her older brother in so many ways, which is a good thing. So I just wanted to share those things with you, and about stories about Robert Wood Johnson and just the craziness that I have to keep them out of when they're just doing normal things that kids do, but you have to catch them before they actually take it to the point where they get hurt. So I thank y'all for tuning in today. I actually wrote that last night. That was probably about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I wrote that up. And just appreciate their lives and how they're turning out as young kids, and as they get ready to. My daughter gets ready to go to kindergarten, and my son gets ready to go to 4th grade. Just the way they operate is, you could, if you had some cameras, you could make it into a movie. That's all I could say. But shout out. Oh, I forgot to show y'all one quick thing. I'm gonna share my screen. This is a picture from back in the day. Jefferson University Stags. So I did play some ball back in the day. Some people may be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that's you there." That's me. That's me shooting the jumper. The 93-94 season, I was one of the best percentage three-point shooters in the nation. Didn't take a lot, but I made the majority of them. So great times at Fairfield. MAC conference, as I was talking about earlier, with St. Peter's and other schools, and some schools they added over the years. But yeah, Fairfield University, this is one of the programs. Actually, it was $1 back then. It's probably about $5 now, but you know, hey, great memories. All right, I'm gonna stop my screen share. And so thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Just wanted to drop a little something about my kids and their ordeals with not going to Robert Wood Johnson Hospital and other hospitals based on trying to keep them safe, which is what we as dads do. So, right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification for next time I'll do a video. All right. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to hit the outro.